Appreciate y'all chilling and politicking and paying attention because it's real vital. You heard me? Trench Talk TV. So that's what it's gonna sound like. It ain't gonna sound like nothing sugarcoat. It ain't gonna sound like what you want to hear. It's gonna be Trench Talk.
Only child, how was school for you coming up in South Baton Rouge around that time?
Well, when I was coming up before my brother got here, I grew up in Monticello. That's like close to the Sherwood.
Gotcha.
And I mean, when I stayed back there, like it was a lot of like middle class black families. You know what I'm saying? And shit, man, we was them kids that stayed outside on go-karts playing football. I'm talking about it could be rain, sleet, or snow. We outside. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's different from what's going on these days. They got the phones, you know, TikTok, all that shit. But we was outside for real. You know what I'm saying? I remember like, I might have been about 11 or 12. See, you know, it's crazy. You know, people from Sherwood like big. So like you could be from the back of Sherwood, like Bel Air and shit. You could be from like Park Forest. They got Park Forest East, all that shit. They got Monticello right there. Mm-hmm. That's right before you get in the back. You know what I'm saying? And then they got Brandywine. They had that. You know what I'm saying? So I went up the way by the Meadows. That's like a part of Sherwood too, like the Boulevard, you know what I'm saying? And my auntie stayed over there. We over there playing football. Everybody got nice starter jackets, you heard me? We taking them bitches off, putting them in a pile. Man, we throwing the football, playing, you heard me? Nigga just come by, swoop up all the starter jackets and take off on you. And ran off on all of that. Nigga had about 12 starter jackets, so that's when I knew Baton Rouge was on some other shit.
Right, you learned early.
Oh boy, I'm like, oh, all right, that's how they playing it. You know, I hadn't got, you know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, but I'm a Bazille, so my family big as a bitch. Like we from New Roads, then my grandma, she Old Bird Station, so I grew up there. Then all my cousins that's from the South, I was, you know what I'm saying, once I got an age and I knew them, I used to be going down there, so that's when I got off the poach at, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up, and then I used to be in Scotland because I went to Southern Lab, so every day after Southern Lab, I had to go to my auntie house in Scotland.
So you done lived all over?
Yeah, like man, that's why everybody know me, you know what I'm saying? Since I was little, for real. Then I played ball, so like, you know, when you do AAU and all that shit, and if you could play, you gonna know people, you feel me?
You mentioned you played basketball. You say you was pretty good.
Yeah, I was Gunsmoke. I'm still Gunsmoke. I be busting shit up still to this day.
Man, I want to ask you, in the era that you came up, are you familiar with the name Ryan Francis?
Most definitely.
Did y'all play against each other in school?
Man, Ryan like about 3 or 4 years younger than me, so I can remember when like being at sports academy and seeing them shoot around and, you know, playing with the younger kids, you know what I'm saying?
For the people who don't know, give us a brief spiel about who Ryan Francis is. Man,
Ryan Francis, like, if I could to the newer generation, he our Ja Morant, he our Allen Iverson, you know what I'm saying? In real life, like I'm talking about little nigga with the heart of a lion, you know what I'm saying? More heart than Jesus, like man, I'm talking about, man. He went to Glen Oaks, you know, all-star guard, but I mean, bro couldn't have been no taller than 5'9", maybe 5'10", you know what I'm saying? Weigh about 160 wet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about shoot the lining off the ball, you can't stop him off the dribble, and he going to the cup hard, like he gonna finish, you know what I'm saying? Against bigs, you know? I'm talking about had bigs like, what's going on, tapping their head, you feel me?
Right.
Yeah, like he was like that, bro. Then, you know, like, to let him know how like that he was, you going to USC from Baton Rouge. Nigga, that's like loving basketball.
And they retired his jersey.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, he played with Nick Young. Nick Young was, you know, Nick Young say that boy, you know, used to be tearing him up in practice, you feel me? Like, yeah, you know. I think he definitely would have hit the league, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah. It's like one of Baton Rouge's most tragic stories.
Most tragic stories. He came home, I believe, on like a Mother's Day weekend or something like that.
Besides Warwick Dunn story, I would say Ryan Francis like right behind top 3. Like, damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think, and I could honestly say like after Ryan got killed, Baton Rouge violence wasn't the same. Like it kind of had went down. Like, Like nigga had like a different perspective because you know nigga was slanging that bitch and it wasn't even for him. You know what I'm saying?
You recall about what year that was?
Man, I don't want to lie, but if I got a good timeline and shit, so I'd say probably about maybe 07, 08 maybe.